Okay, we are live, and this video is going to be interesting because I think we've done a lot of selling skills. But look, sales is both about skills plus your will, right? And if you don't have the will, the skills will go for a toss. So it's about your willpower to wake up in the morning, get into the marketplace, and actually start selling. JD, my friend, you've been doing that for long. Tell us your experience. What kept you motivated? What kept you motivated, and still what drives you?
Oh, my hunger to always learn, grow, evolve. And I'll tell you a short incident and more. When I started my career as a sales guy, as a feet on street sales guy with Eureka Forbes, every day I would go and give my demonstration, and there was only one thought going in my mind: when will I become the sales manager? That was my, cherry. That was my reward. And I was constantly, brainwashing myself that if I got to go to the next level, if I got to make a good living, good incentives, then I have to be a sales manager, no matter what it takes. I have seen countless rejections, countless. And for me, rejection now, even today, we are in business, we are meeting customers, right?
Yeah,
Not everyone buys from us.
absolutely.
That's the truth of the matter. If the customers reject us, that's perfectly all right. But we don't take anything personally. For me, it's like water on a duck's back. And I am a hungry guy. That's why I've been in sales for 25 years, and I've successfully gone to each levels of sales. And after I saw that I have reached a stagnation point and more, I said, let me be adventurous. Let me become an entrepreneur.
Right.
So I understand the employee mindset and the employer mindset. What made me do what I do every day? I'm passionate, I'm hungry, and I'm self-driven. Why I'm self-driven? Because I know there ain't any cavalry behind me to come and save my life. I have to do it all by myself.
Yeah,
And that's my hunger.
that's very interesting what JD just mentioned. It's very important for you to know your why. Why is it that you're doing whatever you are doing? Okay, I can think of this interesting anecdote. Okay, let's say I place a long, narrow wooden plank on this floor. Let me try this with you, JD.
Okay.
I put it on the floor and I say, I'll give you 10,000 rupees if you walk on this wooden plank. Okay, it's just kept on the floor. Will you do it?
Obviously.
Of course, he will do it.
Yeah.
That's because 10,000 rupees. Who will say no?
Yeah.
Right. But what if I raise this wooden plank, keep it between two skyscrapers, each of which is 50 floors high?
I'll be afraid of it.
Will you do it?
Not sure. May not. I may not do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what if, God forbid, one of your family members is stuck in one of the skyscrapers which has caught fire?
I will do it and more. No
There you
doubt
go.
about it.
There
I
you
will
go.
do it.
So if you saw the why kept changing, in the first instance, the why was about money, right? That look, I'll do this for money. Second time, JD was not sure because the why is, why I don't want to do it is because of safety. I want to be safe, right? But the third time you would do it, the why was the love for a family member,
Absolutely.
right? So it's very important for you to find out your why. It could be anything. It could be the fact that you want to earn more money, get that designation. It could be anything. Does not matter. That's not the main point. What is important is to know your why. Because if your why is very clear, it's easier to get up in the morning and start the grind. It's easier for you to make that extra phone call. It's easier for you to stay back in the client's place a little bit extra just to close the deal faster. Because every time you're down in the dumps, you are wondering, things are not going good, and then what should I do? And if you have that why, which is very clear, like, look, I'm doing it for this to happen, and I want this to happen really bad. Now, to do it, phase of why, and this is what I do. This is what I do.
And apart from this, one more thing I practice very effectively, right from my early days in sales, is that I keep the emotions away from the game.
Right.
I keep it very logical, because when I bring in emotions, your feeling can actually, blind you.
Right.
It can make you feel low. It can make you feel demoralized, defeated, and demotivated. And then it is a spiraling effect. Once you don't want to go to the field and meet a customer, then it becomes the law of, stagnancy.
Right.
Then you do the next day also you want to follow the same thing.
Right.
Then slowly you see that you are coming down.
True.
So I kept it very straight. That is logic. I have to do this. It is kind of how people go to temple or church or to a mosque to pray. It's a ritual, right?
Right.
A ritual has to be done irrespective of how you feel.
Right.
So that's what took me to the next level of the game.
Right.
As the very wise Zig Ziglar says, motivation is right there with bathing. That's why we recommend you to have it every day. Yeah, it's important. Anmol. We are so good in cleaning our body, right? We have bath, we clean our body. Who will clean the mind?
True.
Who will clean the dirt in the mind? Anmol? Who will brainwash ourselves? We have to do it. Otherwise, we'll be brainwashed negatively by the society or the environment.
Yeah,
and then the game is over.
You hit the nail on the head, my friend. That's how it is. You have to condition your mind. Both JD and I, first hour in the morning, we're listening to audio which empowers us, enables us to do better. We're listening to, seeing videos which are more about exploring your potential, about just sticking to what you're doing because it'll all add up. So, guys, this is a game of being strong-willed, having the confidence that you can do it, and just sticking to the game, sticking to the course, staying the entire course, and it will lead to something really big. So if you're not feeling good about what you're doing right now, if you're an entrepreneur who's probably not getting customers, if you're a sales professional not achieving your quota, I want you to go back, find your why, and bring in a lot of discipline in what you're doing. As JD was talking about, bring in the sales rituals, separate the emotions from the game. Trust me, if you start implementing this within a couple of weeks, you will see a different person inside of you. Thanks, guys. This is Anmol here.
And this is JD signing off.
Have a great evening ahead.